Greetings, I am Lions.
And I am Scandal.
And
let's play a game together. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, we have some opinions about this kitchen, but nonetheless, here we go.
Haha.
It's food heaven.
I'm so grodied out.
We've also never really had any, stakes much in food in this character at all. Nor
Nope.
has the story ever been much about food except for the chocolate.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, cool.
Fine.
All right. Mickey, did you take me here because you expect me to eat all of this?
Yes.
Which is sort of ridiculous and a dumb assumption because it was literally the chef going, "What would you like?" And then we roll you back and there's a bunch of stuff here.
It's okay. We're gonna stuff him until he can't take it anymore.
Oh.
And then we're gonna keep stuffing him.
And then this will become expansion? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it is.
All right, okay. Bye.
Or expansion or inflation, I think, is one of the two. So.
I'm always hungry, but I'm not that hungry.
But always, so if you're always hungry, but you're not that hungry,
then don't eat it all at once. Pace yourself, boy.
Yeah, I'm like, you just
Pace
eat it the whole
yourself.
day. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just except for the ice cream, eat that first because it's already been sitting out. So we probably eat that first.
Terrifying.
Or put it away. Miki and Hugo will laugh at the same time. That's how Hugo laughs. That's okay. No, silly. You're here because I wanted to introduce you to Hugo. Not feed you like I said I would.
Who needs to feed you?
It's about your leg. Chefs know everything about bones.
Right, brilliant.
My leg? He's gonna feed your leg. What?
We're gonna cut it open and shove things inside of it. Also, we might just, give you nothing but milk products because calcium. Except that we can give you more efficient things instead of milk products.
There's a lot of things that would get calcium into your body more efficiently than milk products, so far as we both understand, including potentially chicken and dark green vegetables.
Yeah, it's fine.
What's all this food got to do with my leg? Good question.
It's a hot steel, my lovely little friend. I'll show you.
Pack your cast with meat because, everyone uses the frozen and thawed steak on their wounds in all the movies. Meat cast. It'll be the most fashionable.
Oh, God. Oh, ho, ho! You seen young man! I was in your shoes once.
You wear the same size shoes as me?
I do.
And you've been wearing my shoes while I'm here?
Yes.
Oh, what is that?
So, and then I returned to not wearing them just for this specific scene, but I'll go back to stealing your shoes again here in a minute. I am a shoe gremlin.
I can't wear them with my cast on, so, I can only wear one at a time, but,
Makes it a little awkward.
What? You mean?
Yes! I was in a wheelchair!
Okay, this is kind of interesting. There's actually, some reason for us to actually be here. Kind of. Whoa, I didn't know that. It would be weird if you did know that.
Oh my God.
Were you also, looks at Mickey, I can't say it,
Fapping off the nurses. Sad? Of course I was! Devastated like it was the end of the world!
Right, sad. Of course, sad, yeah.
Of course.
I was totally talking about sad. Yes.
Yes! But here I am working as the chef of the hospital that took care of me a long time ago.
He's one of the head chefs here. Here I am as the head chef. Mickey, which one of you is lying?
I need to know.
I need to know. Are you the or one of the?
The.
It's very important. A former patient who's now a hospital chef?
The hospital chef.
Sorry, the hospital chef? That's amazing. I thought being a patient made that you'd have, conflict of interest if you ever worked here, because that sounds like a lawyer thing, like my dad. You bet it is. He's an inspiration, all right? And I hope you learn a lot from him while you stay in this kitchen.
Forever.
Yep. I am so tempted to ask Hugo a question. Just
Here's
one.
the setup.
I feel that this is going to be an important part of my journey here in Rosewood. Hugo, which nurse do you like best?
Yes. This is the only thing we have.
I've been through a lot already. My mind is open to anything. Do
Like
you think I'll ever walk again?
Hot nurses! Yes, yay or nay?
I want to learn so much from him, even though I've never cared about cooking or employment until this point. I want to become a better person while I'm still in this wheelchair, because I assume he's better than when he was in his wheelchair originally.
Right.
I think. How does all of this follow?
What?
I don't know. But is Hugo open to answering my questions? He is literally, as described, the jolliest person you've ever seen. Chef Santa Claus, who has regained his mobility and ambulatory capabilities, is going to answer your questions. You tuna. You fucking cracked walnut. Wouldn't he find it a bit personal? He literally just told me his story by volunteering it without me asking. But if I ask more, won't that be personal?
Oh, God. Also, I have to say that it's really funny to have this music on because part of my brain keeps going, and then it slides into the Doki Doki register. Because it's that same ridiculous
little upbeat, little friendly thing.
And you're just like, and then it goes horrifying. And sad.
What do I do?
What should
I do? I can have a romantic scene with Hugo? That's amazing! I want it! The question might be too personal. Don't ask him anything. No, I think you would ask him. You have been trying to find... You got terrified about your goddamn leg, and you got really uncomfortable, but the fact that this is framed as a romantic scene, because that's what these kind of options are, and it's all in pink and sparkly with the diamonds. All right, I think that Mr., despite his reservations, would just ask, because he has very little possibility for other information at this point, and he's already been shot down a lot of times. I think he's getting a little bit tougher skin, just a little bit thicker skin. Yeah, just we hope, but then we'll be surprised, I'm sure. It's important for me to ask him about his recovery. What? If I don't, I may never get another chance, because I can't ever come back here on my own. And I would not be able to grow as a person, because if I don't hear about other people's journeys, I can't grow. You're such an inspiration to all the people who have different journeys. Thank you. This was my story about me. Such an inspiration. Also, I'm like, what fucking bullshit is this? I never thought about this as a kid. I felt like I usually had to ask adults when I was younger because it was required. Not because you wanted to know their story? Yeah, I was very self-centered as a kid, and I didn't ask a lot about adult stories. Unless I was, personally interested in the adult. Right. You seem fascinating. Right. For ways that I don't understand as a early pubescent girl. And so I want to know shit about you. Right. Well, and the thing is sometimes kids had crushes on adults. I mean, that's just what happened. And then you find them more interesting. Yeah, and then sometimes you kept talking to them and you're like, you're really weird. And then you're like, the crushes got whatever motivation that I don't understand that I had, which was always crush behavior for me. I didn't realize I had a crush for the most part for a long time. I no longer have it. So, Hugo, I asked with the pink, sparkly romantic gems, just tinkling about. Yes, young man! Suddenly we're doing the yes. Young man! I hope you won't find this question too personal, but, Oh, ho, ho! There's no such thing as a personal question! I am an open book. Oh, well then I don't even need to ask, I could just read. Just look inside of me, I'm a reading rainbow. Answer. Rainbow. Somehow. Rainbow. You could just tell me things and I don't need to ask then. Rainbow child. That's great! I would love to know about your recovery process. Fucking give me information. Give me deets. I need the deets and the tea and the whatever. When you were still here in Rosewood, you must have been bummed when you were in a wheelchair. We've literally already covered this. Yes. He was bummed and devastated. Devastated includes... Mister, I immediately forgot. What? Devastated is up to and including, but not limited to, bummed. Sigh. You have no idea! I was so tempted to break my wheelchair into pieces, if not for the nurses. The nurse is going, we will drug you harder so you don't do that. It's fine. It's fine. Goodbye. You're saying they were just as hot when you were here? Yes. I can totally relate to that. Oh, God. I would hate my entire stay here if it weren't for the two hot nurses. This sounds like somebody was writing going, I will not write something that will age poorly, and it aged poorly. Right. It's also, again, I can totally relate to that. As blank as possible. Again, we won't say anything specific anywhere. There were times I felt so worthless. Being stuck in the hospital for so long tends to make us feel sad. Who's us? Wait, are we in us now? Yes. Because I bought the option, we are now in us? Yes. So we are together. We will do my recovery together. Do you mind if I put my arm around you? You're gonna have to squat, but no, will you feed me too? Because that sounds great. I will do it. Mickey, excuse me? Excuse me, whoa. Mickey, candles. No.
Do it! You are a nurse! You have no other purpose but to serve! I am the chef.
Fine,
I will
I
never
will
feed
get
you again.
candles. Oh God, I need food. Shit! I'll get candles immediately. And take this
Excellent.
pizza with me when I go. Ah!
Goodbye!
No.
I'm
Us. We are an us. It's fine. Now I'm dating the chef.
No, it's sneaky. The nurses are a great bunch.
But I prefer Mister. Oh.
But I prefer Mister. I always liked people like Mister when I was, his age, because that was what happens.
God.
But sometimes us patients want to experience the real world out there.
Okay, so
Oh.
you literally have this statement. Let's break it down really quick.
Hang on.
What?
He is calling out, saying, "Yes, this is a sexual fortress."
He might kind of be going.
This is a place.
This is also false. This is pretend because real world. This isn't part of the real world. This is basically a built-up service industry that does medicine and sex service. Yep, sex work. All right, yeah. If you are here and you haven't seen our other episodes, you might want to go back to the first episode because we established that premise there early on.
Yep.
Okay.
We decided that this had to be a sex worker hospital where, they still do their work, but they're also there to look good and titillate people.
As well as create sexual fantasies and support them.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So let me unpack this really quick then. All right. So, but sometimes us patients want to experience the real world out there. So there really is you guys are great and all, but occasionally, once in a while, we think about the rest of all of existence and kind of want to go see it. Like, that's a lot to say, my bro.
Yeah, but sometimes,
Just occasionally, when we haven't had enough sex or whatever, we think, you know what? I could be pursuing life goals out there or doing something other than this.
Something other.
No offense taken. I absolutely understand how it must feel. Never being able to leave the hospital myself.
That's amazing. I've said how it must feel. Like going, I have an idea, but you know what? I don't know. I was born and raised in the sex worker hospital. This is my job.
I mean, I was born extraplanarly, where all of the succu and incu characters are born.
The concubus,
the concubus, the omnibus.
Yeah.
Yes, are born. And then I applied for the job here with the proper training, and I've never seen any other part of the human world ever.
Oh my God.
So I understand how it must feel, even if I don't really know. I'm not offended that sometimes you want to get away from us. I mean, could be. But we get a new cycle of patients frequently, and honestly, we like diversity. So, how were you able to recover, Chef Hugo? Did your body do it naturally with care and support and comfort, or did you do something special, like drink a potion?
Why don't you just say, sir?
Sir?
Paul! I surround myself with people that I love!
I don't love anyone. What do I do?
You must love someone. Everyone loves someone. It is required. Otherwise, you would not be here. This is how we exploit you. By the belief of love.
By telling you that love will save the day.
Yes!
No matter what is wrong with you, love will heal it.
Yes. Love heals.
Love that is the type of love that, whether or not you can receive it, whether or not it's your brand of love, whether or not it's your particular language, whether or not you particularly want the way it is being expressed on you, it will heal you.
It will.
Whoa.
Take love. Bend over.
I'm in a wheelchair, so
Bend over.
I will gently lean forward and put my face between my knees. He rubs my back.
There you go. I love you. I give you love. That's the ultimate secret to a healthy life. I whisper.
Back rubs.
Back rubs.
Yeah.
Wow, whispering. The ultimate secret to a healthy life. It's true when they say no man is an island. No man stands alone. No man has false teeth.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No man is an island. So, I'm just a...
why are we saying...
I'm not even a man.
Why is this fucking quote here?
You can't do it by yourself.
No man is an island.
You need people you love.
No man stands alone.
No.
I heard that one so much when I was a kid, and I fucking want to wreck everything.
Yes.
If you're all alone, you would have difficulty knowing how to be good, not just to others, but also to yourself.
So what we're saying here is that you have to end up with someone, and you have to love them. Otherwise, you won't be able to walk. They're telling you, foreshadowing for this game, where you'll get 4 options. Pick one of the 3, and if you pick no one, you will never recover.
I'm excited to never
That sounds fascinating.
Brilliant.
That sounds
Asexuals
dark.
get completely decked in the dick. And I mean that in the most affectionate way possible.
I think maybe aromantics.
Yeah, that's true.
Asexuals can love.
That's true.
They can love.
I know, it's an umbrella term. I apologize.
Also the conflation of love and sex. Do you want to make love to me?
I mean...
Is love like a paper craft I can make
love
for you?
Yes.
Wait, to you. How do I make it to you?
Easy. I address it to you. Ta-da.
I make it, and then I address it to you, but that didn't make it to you. Oh, it did make it to you.
It did make it to you.
Ah, it eventually made it to you.
Yes.
Got it. I make it to
No,
you.
there's a lot of shit that I always get bothered about where people just go, yep, love will save you, and go, if I don't feel love, where am I?
Yeah.
Going,
and
well,
people
you're
going,
just a psychopath.
You're just
No.
not receiving my love. And going, I don't feel romantic love. Oh, well, you are a crazy person. Going, that's fine. I have questioned in my life if I feel romantic love because of my experiences with things. And I think it's more of a case of trauma and abuse as I've examined it over time.
Mm-hmm.
But it really was a case of so many people going, you just aren't doing this right. You just don't have the proper emotions. You're so distant and disconnected. And I found that in every case that was happening, for the most part, it was really somebody who specifically wanted something out of me and was trying to manipulate me. But for a long time, I thought, I guess I'm just broken. I can't do the love and the romance the way people think, it should be done.
There's also that thing, too, where it's
Not
like...
that aromantics are broken, but that's what I thought about myself.
Yes.
Anyway, go ahead.
And that's always a really hard thing to discern, and going, that's somebody's private journey that they need to have on their own. And I find that very frustrating, where lots of people go, no, but, that just means inherently that you're just a horrible, awful person. You're fucking Voldemort, basically, because
you can't
the reason he
feel
was
love.
a monster was because, literally, canonically, if you guys don't know about the story, Voldemort was a monster because he was born basically due to potion rape.
It was because
it made him couldn't feel love.
Yep, and if you can't feel love, you are a monster. And I'm just
and
like,
I went,
no.
whoa.
I'm like, I don't think it's required. I don't think, especially with the 900,000 possible uses and definitions and applications of the word love, like, if you've ever been happy about something and enjoyed it, you possibly could love it based on a definition. So, don't worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you have something else going on, then worry about yourself in ways that are comfortable for you, because in reference to what you want to change for you.
Right. Well, and that's also one of those things where they talk about it's very important to find yourself a good therapist and someone you can talk to, because then you're working through your process with someone who's a professional rather than,
The nice thing about therapists is they're there to help you with what you want help with.
Yes.
They are never there to fix a problem that is an inherent problem in you. They are there to fix what you ask for help with, because they are providing a service to you.
Yes.
Even if you've been assigned to see a therapist for whatever reasons, like my dad got assigned to one when he was required to go into counseling after my mom and dad got a divorce years and years ago. And so it was one of those things where he had to go to counseling, but he was the one that was there to talk about what he needed.
Yes.
So he was attending classes, and then he got to raise his own issues. It wasn't, you need to go to this for this specific thing and only talk about this.
Yeah.
And solve this problem, because it's solving your own problems.
Yes.
All right. But also by yourself.
But also do yourself.
Mm.
You can disagree with me, but that's my philosophy. I am secretly Mario.
My philosophy.
My philosophy.
It's our prerogative. Oh, sorry.
It's my prerogative.
All right. Continues gently rubbing your back. I don't disagree at all. This is fairly pleasant, especially surrounded by food smells and the presence of eminent good food. Yay. I believe we also need to surround ourselves with people who care for us.
Indeed. We do.
I don't know how to do that.
We do.
But I do believe in it.
Oh. No, we need to do it.
Maybe I should invite Ken back.
It needs to be done.
He does care about me.
Thanks to my family, my friends and family, I was up and running in no time. I could finally walk again.
Your friends and family fixed your leg for you?
Yes.
That's amazing. Were they doctors?
They were mages. But that's another story.
They used a cure potion. Pep, drink this. Done! I love you enough to give you this expensive tincture.
Oh.
Does anyone love me enough to give me the magic cure?
I'm sorry, I'm having a capitalism sucks thing, because the thing is that if you have enough money in the United States, you could literally have more of an experience with that, because guess what? You have more access basically to the tinctures / treatments that would allow you to actually heal better, and I'm fine. I'm okay.
Your medical care is almost always superior depending upon what you can pay for it.
Yep.
That is kind of how it works right now.
Which is really, I'm fine.
Well, all right, so family and friends fixed it. They made you better.
And after I got rid of my wheelchair, began the arduous process of learning how to cook.
Wait, this is my wheelchair and I get to choose whether or not to get rid of it?
Yeah.
It doesn't belong to the hospital?
Yeah.
It's amazing that you
It's
don't
on
have to
your bill.
cook during any of this conversation at all, even though the cafeteria is currently open and running.
Yeah, and there's no one in the background, like no helper.
Nobody else is doing
You
anything.
are the head chef of no one.
You are the head chef of no one, in charge of yourself.
Yeah.
And you know what? Being in charge of yourself is good.
Yeah,
Master of your own ship.
Ship me with me.
Captain. I was thinking of that one.
Oh,
You know, sail your own ship.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
direct your destiny.
I
that
know
whole
exactly
thing,
what you're
but,
talking about, but then I went, ha.
And the arduous process. It has to be arduous. You can't have fun
Right.
and have it be easy.
Right. I will be forever indebted to Rosewood for letting me back or letting me into their kitchen and allowing me to learn.
Wait,
My
they taught
old-
you how to be a chef here?
Yes.
You didn't go to cooking school?
Nope.
Really?
Bye.
So you're not a certified chef?
No, I'm totally certified. I got certified through Rosewood's basically program where they allowed me to have like an internship.
They
Work great.
actually have like internship and journeymanship programs here?
Yeah,
Yeah, the omnibus can learn to cook too if they want to.
yeah, they just don't.
One of them walking by going, yeah, I tried it for a while. It's not the same. People lusting after food, different experience.
Yeah, it's more like on the food more than you. But
Yeah,
it's, okay.
it's fine.
Unless you can like connect it to you somehow, it takes a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. We had one successful one many years ago, and they were amazing, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's no good.
Too indirect. All right.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
History, I don't know. Wow. All these things happening to you. Not you doing them, they just happen to you. It's because of all the people who assisted you in times of trouble.
Yes.
They're really grinding in. They do not do it alone. Don't go the journey alone. And yet they've isolated us like crazy in here. We have no friends. Our family's never shown up. We have no visitors that are actually people we know and care about.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like, do not be alone in this isolationist fantasy. All right, cool. Got it.
Yeah, but you know what?
We'll have to try not to be alone in the next one.
Yes, absolutely. So, thank you, my children. I mean, my people. I mean, my homies. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the Hugo. We also have some links down below there for the Ko-Fi and the Patreon, and they're in the description if you'd like to check them out.
Yes.
And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!